poetic landscapes, inspiring stories, mindful insights, conscious creating. Whether you're seeking tips, tidbits, or techniques to elevate your life, become leading-edge creators or gain a deeper understanding of law of attraction, this space is dedicated to supporting your journey, where every thought is a seed and every feeling is a blossom, in the garden of endless possibilities. Stay tuned.
How would you know you're seeing clearly if you didn't see not clearly? How would you appreciate the clarity that you found if you hadn't lived in some sort of discord? How could you live other than living in alignment with Source? Source, who is always walking with you, thinking with you, living with you, is having a thought about the same thing that you're having a thought. And when you feel good, your thoughts are in sync with Source.
Welcome to Infinite Consciousness, a daily inspirational podcast that's dedicated to helping you manifest your dreams faster through law of attraction. Thank you for joining us. We're thrilled to have you here.
Thoughts in bloom. Burning the candle at both ends. Just do your best to stay aligned, where peace and purpose intertwine. For when demands pull far and wide, energy wanes and joy subsides. To chase each task with endless haste leaves heart and mind too worn to taste the sweetness life would freely give, if first, in balance, we could live. One cannot burn both ends of light, and still expect the world feels bright. So make this vow, a simple one. I'll be happy first, then work is done. Let laughter lead, let joy come through, and only then decide what to pursue. For in that space of calm and ease, true power flows, and tasks find peace.
Prepare to be taken on a journey where anything is possible, and every turn brings you closer to a spark of curiosity, a twist of tale, or a choice that changes everything.
Imagine waking up every day with a smile, knowing that joy and balance are at the heart of everything you do. This episode takes you on a heartfelt journey through the life of Alice, the cherished baker of Willow Creek, whose story is a tender reminder of the importance of self-care. We'll explore how Alice's transformation from exhaustion to fulfillment wasn't just about reducing stress, but rediscovering the happiness that fuels her passion. Through a poignant conversation with her grandmother, Alice learns to prioritize her own well-being, finding that when she fills her own cup first, she can truly share her best self with others. Join us as we uncover the sweet secrets of creating a life filled with light and love, just like Alice's bakery. Sunrise Sweets. This episode is not just for bakers or entrepreneurs, but for anyone seeking more balance in their hectic lives. We'll discuss how Alice's journey can inspire us all to set manageable goals, savor the small moments, and ultimately find joy in the process of whatever we do. Tune in for a conversation that reminds us that true success comes from how we feel as we work, not just from the work itself. Thank you for listening to Infinite Consciousness. We hope you've not only enjoyed but found inspiration, insight, and clarity with the tip, tidbit, or tell of today. Remember, we are always creating, whether deliberately or by default. Together, let's each deliberately create a life full of joy and fulfillment.
In the town of Willow Creek, there was a baker named Alice who was known for her irresistible pastries and warm smile. Every morning, the townspeople would gather in her cozy shop, Sunrise Sweets, eager for the treats she prepared with such care. But Alice had a habit of saying yes to everyone and everything, even when it stretched her thin. Over time, her love for baking turned into an exhausting routine, with long days spent filling orders and preparing treats without rest. One evening, after a particularly long day, Alice's grandmother came to visit. Observing her weary expression and drooping shoulders, her grandmother sat her down for tea. "Alice, do you remember what I told you when you first opened this bakery?" Alice thought for a moment and nodded. You told me to always keep my heart in it, to make sure that joy is baked into everything I make. Her grandmother smiled. Exactly. But lately, I see you're running yourself so ragged that you hardly have any joy left to share. Happiness is not just for your customers, dear. It has to start with you. That night, Alice lay awake, thinking about her grandmother's words. She realized that she had been so focused on meeting every demand, filling every order, that she'd forgotten to care for herself. She was physically drained, and it was starting to show in her mood and her work. The next morning, she decided to make a change. Instead of pushing herself from the moment she woke up, she took some time to enjoy her own morning. She made herself a warm cup of coffee, sat by the window, and watched the sun rise. With a clear mind, she set one simple intention: to feel happy and at ease first, and let everything else follow from there. She looked at her list of tasks for the day, deciding that she would only take on what felt manageable and joyful, letting go of any unnecessary stress. Throughout the week, Alice noticed a difference. She closed her shop a little earlier, focused on creating fewer but more heartfelt pastries, and made time for things that brought her peace, like reading and taking works. The townspeople noticed too. Her energy was brighter, and her treats somehow tasted even better. The secret, she realized, wasn't in how much she could produce or how many hours she worked, but in how balanced and joyful she felt as she did it. Months went by, and Alice found that by protecting her energy, she was able to offer more to her customers and herself. She laughed more, enjoyed conversations, and felt proud of her work. Her grandmother, visiting again, noticed the change and hugged her tight. You see, Alice, balance brings out the best in you. By filling your own cup first, you're able to give so much more. From then on, Alice kept this principle close. She focused on her happiness first, then let her tasks unfold naturally. And Sunrise Sweets became not just a bakery but a place filled with light, love, and the sweet reminder that a balanced heart is the key to a life well lived.
And now, your tip for today.
The key is to maintain balance. Focus on preserving your energy by not overloading yourself with excessive demands on your time and effort. Overextending yourself leads to physical exhaustion, making it hard to keep a positive attitude. In essence, you can burn the candle at both ends and expect to sustain a cheerful attitude. The guiding principle is, prioritize your happiness and well-being. Focus on being very, very happy first, then whatever tasks can be managed afterward. This ensures you remain energized and aligned while accomplishing what's truly important.
Love this tip of infinite consciousness? Desire more? Never miss an opportunity to deepen your understanding and alignment. It's a beacon for those seeking to illuminate their path and live a life resonating with deliberate leading-edge creators. Head over to your favorite podcast platform and subscribe. By tuning in, you can expect to find inspiration, support, and guidance on your journey to living a life that is authentically yours. Furthermore, it not only explores the poetic landscapes of growth and manifestation, but also provides tangible techniques to bloom your desires into reality. Embrace the wisdom and continue on the journey of crafting a crystal-clear life. You are appreciated. Thank you.